Hello YouTube, SentinalhMC here, and welcome back to Planetbase. So, in our previous episode, we got the very beginnings of a base set up. Make sure I'm at 1x speed. And then we got our canteen hit by a meteor, and I recently watched a bit of a video that somebody else did where they got a structure hit by a meteor, and it was a good thing nobody was in this room when it hit, because they would have totally died. And that's not good at this stage, because we don't have any new guys. And we're going to remedy that in this episode by building ourselves a landing pad. However, before we do that, I really need to build this control center. It's going to take 2, and then landing pad's going to take 4. And I don't know if I have enough metal for that. I don't. I can make... Oh man. I have just enough metal to make the landing pad. That might be a bad idea. I need more metal. Because once I start getting people coming to the base, I wonder if I can turn it off. Anyway, we'll start the landing pad. Landing pad, of course, is how you get more people. It's very important to have a landing pad. I don't have to put it like anywhere near anything, really. It's just that the people that get off the ship and want to join my colony are going to do so from the landing pad. So it might be nice, at least, if it's somewhat near to the that airlock. I'll just slap it over here. Connect that up. Yeah, it's gonna take 1 too. So we don't have enough metal to finish this. Yeah, see, we need this guy to run... Okay, it's workers here that run these. So you need workers to run the processing machines, and you need workers to run the mine. And currently, we have... I'm going to have to speed up time here. We currently have 3 workers, so we really want some more workers. Later in the game, you can acquire driller bots, which can go into the mine, and they can do the job for you. Alright. So now we have our landing pad. We can actually set landing permissions. So I like that the game does this. It pops up little things related to the new structures that you built. So if we go in here, we can go to landing permissions. And we can turn colonists on and off. So that's one thing that I like about the game now. It's kind of like Dwarf Fortress in that people keep showing up, but you can actually turn them off, which is nice. There's also traders, and later you can allow temporary visitors. So basically, once you get to Starport, you can start space tourism. Down here, you can set what's the word I'm looking for right now? I don't actually know what the word I'm looking for is. You can I don't know, but you can set the ratio of each job that of people that show up, and what happens is that the ships will attempt to accommodate that. So we want mostly workers and biologists, because they're the ones who do most of the work that we need to survive, and the engineers at 20%, medics at 10, because we only need like 1 or 2 medics. And we don't need any guards yet. Guards are related... Oh, I like this over here. That shows my resources, whether they're going up or down. Bioplastics going down, unfortunately. But oh, I love that. I didn't know about this one here before. So I was actually going to wonder about if the game had that. It's really nice. Alright, so we're good at this point. Our meals are going up, although we are living entirely on vegetables at the moment. Basically, which isn't good, because apparently the game does in fact have a system for malnutrition. So we want to get a tissue synthesizer built, and what that's going to do is that's going to let lab technicians create vitro meat. So they're going to grow meat in a lab, which is neat because we can already do that in reality. So it's kind of cool that that's real world tech, and that's in this game. Right. So biologists, how goes it? Okay. So we've got 1 starch sitting around, and there's the bioplastic processor that hasn't quite finished here. We're going to bump this up to 4 because there's really nothing else for us to do at the moment. Well, okay, I'm gonna build one more bed. I don't want to spend all of my bioplastic on beds at the moment. Like, I don't want to hit 0 on stuff, but I'm pretty sure that was... Oops, no, don't. I accidentally hit the wrong button and turned the bunkhouse off. That was bad. I don't have to open this, I can just look over here. So we got 5 bioplastic. And I've got 4. Ah, and here is our first batch of new colonists. I like the colony ship, it looks cool. And we got an engineer and a biologist. Biologist is nice. So now we have 3 biologists instead of just 2, and now we've got 2 engineers. I forget what the engineers actually do. Ooh, we got another milestone. Let's click it. You managed to get new colonists to arrive at your base. Yep, I've already gotten these milestones when I was playtesting the game before I started recording. But I like this overview that it gives you of your base. It's cool. Okay, so what are we going down on? We're going down on vegetables. So I think what we should do... Oh yeah, we're overloaded now. The wind's still pretty good, but oh, that's fine. It's not overloaded very much at all. I don't care about that. What I want to do is I want to build another biodome. I would love to build a medium-sized biodome, but darn it, I don't have the resources. Yeah, I'm barely going to get a normal biodome. But I do want another biodome. What's our storage looking like? Oh, storage is fine. Oh, but I need the control center. Yeah, I need the control center. Because you'll see what happens why you need the control center. Where am I going to put this thing? Maybe here is good. Ideally, I'd want the control center in a more central... It doesn't really matter, does it? I could connect it to the lab. That's probably... that's going to reduce the space that I have for placing machines, I think. I'm not really sure how that works yet. So let's just place it up here. So 1 metal, 1 bioplastic, so it's going to take 3 of each. Let's kick this up to 4. So the engineers, what they do in the base is they will repair the robots as well as operate certain machineries, although we don't actually have those things in place. We don't have a factory yet, which we need to get. We need a factory, but at the moment I'm building the control center because it's very important to have it in case of sandstorms. Sandstorms are nasty because actually our vegetables are going up, so I don't think we need another biodome at the moment. No, I don't think we do. Nope, not at all. Okay, that's cool. So after this command center is finished, we'll queue up the factory. Oop, another colony ship. What do we get? Oh, good, another worker. Excellent. And they're going to go straight to the mine, too. Awesome. Alright, that's great. So, once the control center is... They're just waiting for 1 more metal. So, as soon as they process 1 more metal... Ooh, a trading ship. Okay. So, this is another type of ship that shows up. Oh, it's red. I've seen blue ones before, not red ones. Traders will land. John Calderon. Freelance medical trader. Oh, it's a medical trader. No wonder it's white and red. So he's got to trade medicinal plants, medical supplies, and coins. The coins are just the currency, and so you can use them to make up the difference on trades. I don't need any medical supplies. I've got 11 medical supplies. I could sell some medical supplies to them. They sell and buy for the same price. Actually, they don't, because if I buy it, there's a 55% commission. Wow, this guy's commission is huge. So each trader will have a commission that they charge. I started this mission with 10, and I just made one. So I'm actually going to sell it for coins. Okay, we can't get all the coins because of his stupid commission. We can get 16 coins. And I'm going to do that. I could probably stand to sell more medical supplies than that, but I want to stay at 10. I want to keep my everything at 10. So let's actually go to... We can't set manufacturing limits because we don't have one yet. There's also techs here that we can acquire. Right, so what we want to do is, of course, wait for this to finish building. But then we need to build another metal processor. And I think that I want to build another biodome, but I want it to be just starchy plants. Because I want to make a lot more bioplastic. Our bioplastic production is pretty darn low. We've got one starch plant. So that's not ideal. Oh yeah, and we missed it, but your workers actually have to carry the materials you trade out to the landing pad. So keep that in mind when you go to trade resources. If you're trading a lot at once, does this guy have nothing to do? Yeah, this engineer is idle. There's nothing for the engineers to do except for at the moment. Yeah, that's not good. So we need to get the factory going because that's what they'll actually do. So let's speed us up to ×4. I always forget to turn up the speed. So actually, let me check this. Let me look at these techs. So right now, we have access to large turbines, but you can get an even bigger one, the live giant, colossal solar panels, farm domes, which are really, really huge, I guess. All right, we got the security center, and the reason, okay, they actually have to finish building the connection first. But the reason is because of the security controls. I really want the security controls. Okay. Set it to 1, and we have to place the security console. I like to put it right across the end there. It's going to cost 1 of each, so it's still going to take a while before this building is actually useful. You don't have to have guards yet in your base to use these. Oh, another ship. A worker and a biologist. Oh, fantastic! Exactly what I wanted. Another worker. Okay, so from the security console, what you can do, once you have a security console, is that you can go into base management, and now I have access to the security controls. And I can set alert statuses to no alert, yellow alert, and red alert. And if a sandstorm starts, I need to get everybody inside the base, because otherwise they're going to get hurt. They're going to take damage constantly as long as they're outside in the storm. And that's obviously not good at all. So I set the yellow alert in order to, stop that from happening, in order to keep people from getting hurt. Because they'll get, broken legs as well, and you have to go to the medical bay. They're down for a while, which I don't want. I don't want them to have downtime. Okay, so we're going to build the factory. We're going to start the factory building now that we have everything that we need to be safe. I can't build a large factory, but then I don't need it yet. Okay, so I'm going to place the factory sort of in the middle of this little area here, because I'm really hoping I can get multiple buildings attached to this. I really want to make sure I can attach a building to the upper left of this. And I think I'm going to put an airlock over here, because there's a lot of mountainous areas, so I can put a nice mine over there as well, if I need a second mine. So I can put the factory there, connect it to the storage. So it's not got a long way to go between the storage and the processing. But once the factory gets built, I'll crank this up to ×4. They need to produce bioplastic in order to actually build the bunk. So he's doing that. This is what I mean by I need another biodome as well. But I need to build a factory first so we can start making things so that we have the ability to build spare parts. Alright. How are we on our vegetables, actually? Not sure. It looks like they're going down. I may indeed need another biodome. Alright. Power is overloaded quite a lot because everything's down. I think we're going to need... We're maybe at the point where we need another... Okay, I need to turn that off now. Okay, that's enough. I got 3 more people that time. Darn it. Okay, so let's go to our stats. Oh, that was close. We got 16 people. I am going to turn colonists off. I don't want any more colonists. And the reason for that is that we're getting dangerously close to 20. And if I end up with 20, that's the max that our oxygen generator can support. I think we've got a very nice amount of people here at this point. 6 workers is double what we had before. 5 biologists, double what we had before. 2 more engineers, another medic. I think we're great for now. And we don't need any guards. The guards are related to prestige. So if I click on this, you can see this is our prestige. So as prestige gets high, it can attract bad people. It's basically how well known is our colony, how good is it, and when you have a reputation for being a very good lucrative colony, you got people that are going to want to steal your stuff. Yeah, this isn't good. Oh no, a trader. The power situation isn't the best because these are having to run as well to keep this charging during the daytime, which isn't good. Oh, this guy is selling us GM onions. Alright, so in the trader menu, blue things like this are the patents, those techs, which if I buy this, which I have no way of buying this, but if I were to buy this, I could then grow GM onions, which grow faster. Ooh, what I do want to do is buy some bioplastic, because I'm out of it, and I can. So that's going to cost me 29. The best way to get that is by selling medical supplies. I'd love to get another carrier ply, actually, but I don't really think I need it. So I'm going to sell a medical supply, and then I can make up the difference with some of these coins. Excellent. So get a couple more bioplastics. Yeah, meal's not doing so hot. I wonder if I just need another meal maker. No, it's not full up. Well, it does get full. Not sure. I'll have to keep a look at it. I'll have to keep an eye on it. If the meals are going down too quickly, then I will have to buy another meal maker. All right, so we got 2 metal, and as soon as our carriers and stuff bring the resources out to the trader, yeah, he's bringing the resource out to the trader. He'll drop off the resources that we want, that we're trading for, i.e. the bioplastic. There it is, and now our guys can pick it up. He's going to get some water. Our water situation is perfectly fine. But yeah, we need more power, actually. We need more solar power. Because I want to be able to power the base fully off of solar during the day. I got 3 metal. I don't want to spend all of it. The base pack. Oh, okay. So you can expand the base without having to pay a lot of money with these little blank pads. That's cool. Still costs resources, so not the best thing. But anyway, solar panel. I don't think I'll be able to build a 4-1 because I don't have the resources. I don't want to actually spend them either. But what I do want to do is build another solar panel. I think we'll place that right. I want to put it next to this other solar panel, but it's not going to fit. We're going to put it right here. And we're going to connect it to... Well, it doesn't matter. I just want the fewest connection. It's a medium connection, so it's going to cost 1. Let's just cost 1. So this is going to cost 3. Oh, the factory is getting finished. Excellent. Factory built. Man, now we can set manufacturing limits. So if we go into our stats, not our stats, but this menu up here, we go to the gear, we can set manufacturing limits. Right now everything is set to infinite, which isn't good, because they'd spend all of our resources. So instead, I want to set everything to 10. Well, since we're trading medical supplies a lot, and we have those medicinal herbs, we're going to set medical supplies to 15. But we're going to set our spares to 10. We haven't actually used any spares yet. Semiconductors, we're going to turn down to 5, because that's just used to build robots. We're actually going to turn guns, I hate when these things sound close, off, because we don't need guns at the moment. And we're going to turn bots way down. Now, I don't know if it counts the bots that we already have. It probably does. But we're not actually going to have a lot of bots at the moment anyway. I want these windmills to start up. Because now we're running off of our power. Oh, there we go. The windmills will start. Oh, something damaged our solar panel. Did it get hit by something? Anyway, they're fixing it. They've had to spend some spares. Ooh, 2 spares got spent. Anyway, we want to go into the factory and we want to add the spares workshop because we need to be able to make new spares. That's the big thing, because when you repair stuff, when you maintain things, they need spares to do that. That's important. Ooh, yeah. This isn't good. Kind of want to swap this out for a windmill, actually. So power's still going down. It's not a problem. And now it's going up. We could have turned stuff off that we didn't need, like this control center. We don't really need to power at the moment. Alright, spare center. Now the stuff in the factory is not operated by workers. It's actually operated by engineers. Alright? So the spares workshop will be operated by our engineers. So now our engineers have something to do, and you can always check the GUI for the machine to see what it requires. Alright, so now we are actually stockpiling ore, which of course tells me that what we need here is another metal processor. I already knew we were going to need a metal processor. Now we know for sure. We're not stockpiling any starch, because we don't have very much production of starch. But what I really want to do is see if I can fit a biodome attached to the factory. Ooh, I can attach it to the storehouse directly. But I can't get it there. There we go. Oh! Well, we got hit by a meteor. Luckily, it was just a connection. And the constructor bot was already fixing it right up. Ooh, what is this? This one's orange. Yeah, vitreous meat production is low. Food meals are low. I think we need more. We need more vegetable production. These vegetables have almost popped. Okay, so ooh, this trade ship's got a lot of metal in it, and a lot of bioplastic. It's also got some spares, but we don't want to buy spares. We can make spares. But what I do want to buy is metal. I don't think I can afford this, though. Well, I can. If I sell 2 of my medical supplies, I'll get to 50, and I can sell these coins. We'll do that. We don't need these medical supplies. We're keeping everyone safe. They're not getting injured so far. Maybe something terrible will happen, and I wish I had more. Anyway, so now we're running 2 metal processors at the moment. And we're still running our mine with 3 people. Now, I don't actually know how many people a mine can hold. Can it hold 3 or can it hold 4? There's like a space over here. It makes me think it can hold 4. If you can't hold 4, if you can only hold 3, I might want to build another mine. But you see, it still goes kind of slow with 3 people. So what we really want to do is get like more mines going with 3 people each. So now that we've got 2 metal processors, which can each hold 3 ore at a time, this is still going up. We definitely need, I think, more food production. So yeah, let's build another biodome. Actually, I think I want to put the biodomes close together. That way the biologists don't have to hoof it across the different areas of the base. If a biologist is already at this base, I mean this biodome here, or near it, he'll be able to very quickly go to the other one. And at the moment, I do want this for food production. When I build the one over here, that's going to just be starch, I'll build it over here for just starch. And once I have my just starch one built, I'll take the rice, although the rice still produces mostly food. The question is, does one of these starchy plants just produce starch? Which I don't think is true. These are all foods, so there isn't one. Some of these, now you can see these plants are all balanced based on their production rate. The plants that are slower to produce have a lower maintenance cost. I'm probably going to build some of these ones in the new biodome. In order to increase our food, the speed. I'll build the radish plant because it's not got either modifier. I'll build a potato pad, and I'll also build. I'll probably build potato, and I also want to build mushroom. Whatever. Yeah, we'll build the foodie ones that produce all food. Although I think I can get away building some potatoes. Potatoes are good. Let's speed up time. Alright, we got our second solar panel. I think what we really need is another power collector. But we're using our resources to build the second biodome, and we're going to need that second biodome. Tell you what, I'll build potatoes in this biodome. A couple potatoes, and 2 potato plants maybe, as well as some radishes. And we'll see how our food supply is. Oh! Sandstorm. So now we go in here, we go here, and we set yellow alert. And everybody who's outside will come inside. Oh, can you guys finish that before you come inside? So see, he's taking constant damage because of the sandstorm. His health's going down. If they were outside working, if they were like walking over here, you notice how slow he moves as well. See this guy? If he was over there working on this part of the building, he could probably be dead before he get over here. I don't know. But even look how slow he's moving. So that's why I really needed that security station, because without it, you can't do this. You can't tell everyone to stay inside during a sandstorm. And staying inside during a sandstorm is quite important. Alright, and you see we're back up to 10 spares, so they ran spares production through here until we had 10 of them, and then they quit. Because we have to conserve our metal and bioplastic too much. We're probably going to have to build another table. And pretty soon here we're going to want to start building some cabins. It's a different type of room. It improves morale. It's basically, instead of everyone sleeping in a big bunkhouse, you have some private rooms for people. And that'll be a good thing to put up here because it makes sense. On the other side of this, and we'll put like dorms over here, sort of. Alright. Make sure we'll speed up a bit. Now you'll notice one thing about the sandstorm. The wind speed is all the way up. So in a sandstorm, you make very good wind power in a sandstorm. The problem with sandstorms as well is I believe they actually negatively impact your structural stability. I think they wear on your structures more. I don't know. This thing was fine a moment ago. And I'm not sure if that's true, but it seemed like it. Okay, so we're good now. We're back to normal. Sandstorm's over. And now we're back to business. No, and we're out of vegetables. So yeah, that second biodome could not finish quickly enough. I should have started building this much sooner. We need 1 more bioplastic. That's all we need. We have it. We need 2 more bioplastic. Oh, there we go. The vegetables popped. They're starting to pop. But, oh yeah. It's also a problem because we've got a medicinal plant here. So only 2 of these, well, 3 of these are food plants. You notice that these ones each produce 3 vegetables. This one produces 2 vegetables and the starch. There we go. More vegetables just popped out. But I think the second biodome is definitely a good idea. We are overloaded by quite a bit. How quickly is this draining? Ooh, quite quickly. I've done 2 of these plants, but it's fine because they're bringing us back up to 10. Some spares got used, so now they're going to have to spend some metal and some bioplastic doing that. We're up to 7 metal though, which is quite nice. And are we storing up starch? No, we're not. So because we're not storing up starch, I know I don't need another one of these bioplastic printers. I think what we're going to need though is another power collector. I like power collectors for managing my power. Ooh, this guy just broke his leg. Oh, and on that note, here we go. So let's see what this guy has, and then we'll call it. He's got some starch. Got a bunch of vegetables. I don't really feel like buying the vegetables. I think we're good. 6 bioplastic, some coins, and he's got the Goliath turbine pan, but we don't have any way of affording this. What we want to do is try and sell some of ours. We want to get our production going so that we can produce some commodities and sell them. If we get our prestige up and get some guards, then we can start having visitors come. But I think what I want to do, because I'm very low on it, is I want to buy maybe 2 bioplastic for a value of 28. I'll sell another medical supply, and we'll make it up with coins, and there we go. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for future episodes. You guys have really supported the first video of this game, The game is available on Friday, so the 16th. So make sure you pick it up if this interests you. I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I mean, I haven't even built all the buildings, and there's 2 more planets after this. So anyway, stay tuned for future episodes. I'm SentinalH, and I'm signing out.